Picture staring at your 2026 Forex charts. If you're like most intermediate traders, you probably open your platform and immediately slap a standard 50-period moving average onto the screen, simply because it's the popular default setting. But when that market stops trending and starts drifting sideways, that default line becomes a trap. The price data repeatedly crisscrosses the average, generating a constant stream of false entry signals. You get caught in a whipsaw. You are tricked into buying the top and selling the bottom of a tight range, slowly draining your account with every fake out. Default settings are a math problem waiting to happen. Without adjusting for the current environment, these indicators end up working against the actual reality of the chart. Modern Forex markets move too fast and with too much volatility to be captured by static, inflexible indicator settings. Every moving average you put on a chart is bound by an inescapable mathematical conflict, the constant tug-of-war between lag and responsiveness. A high lag average filters out market noise in chaotic spikes, but it gets you into a trade late. A highly responsive average catches new trends early, but it increases the risk of acting on a false signal. Mastery comes when you stop looking for a perfect indicator and instead learn how to actively manipulate this balance scale to match the exact market conditions in front of you. At its most basic level, a moving average is just a tool designed to iron out erratic price data to expose the true direction a market is heading. The baseline for this entire process is the simple moving average, or SMA. This chart shows how the SMA operates as a democratic scale. If you set it to 20 periods, every single piece of historical data within that window receives the exact same weight. Because yesterday's price matters just as much as a price from 3 weeks ago, the resulting line has high lag. It is intentionally sluggish when reacting to sudden price changes. But that sluggishness is a tactical advantage during high volatility news events. The SMA naturally absorbs and filters out those chaotic temporary price spikes. The value of the SMA lies in its ability to ignore short-term market panic and reveal the stable, long-term trend operating underneath. Traders who require faster reactions to market shifts need an evolution of that math, the exponential moving average. This chart shows how the EMA alters the formula. Instead of equal votes, the EMA prioritizes recent data over older historical data. By shrinking the impact of older prices, this weighting mechanism creates a balance of medium lag and medium responsiveness. This makes the EMA effective for confirming developing trends and locating dynamic support zones during a market pullback. It acts as an engine for trend following because it listens more to what the market is doing today than what it did 2 weeks ago. The absolute furthest extreme of the responsiveness spectrum is the weighted moving average, or WMA. The WMA applies an aggressive linear decay mechanism. It discards historical data quickly, making the indicator line hypersensitive to the absolute newest price tick on your screen. This sensitivity is a double-edged sword. In a non-trending environment, the WMA becomes erratic, generating a constant barrage of false signals that trigger premature entries and exits. This chart shows how all three perform under pressure. Over the same volatile price action, the hyper-responsive WMA tightly hugs every single peak. The EMA trails slightly behind with smoother curves, and the slow SMA creates a wide, delayed arc far below the noise. Seeing them side by side proves there is no universal right answer. Success requires you to diagnose the market's current speed and apply the mathematical filter that fits the environment. Surviving in current Forex markets requires moving past static, memorized periods like the classic 10, 20, or 50 setups. Instead, use dynamic optimization, the practice of actively adjusting your moving average periods in response to real-time market volatility. When a market rapidly accelerates, you shorten your periods to increase responsiveness. When the market turns into a slow, choppy grind, you lengthen those periods to filter out the noise. To make these adjustments objectively, we use the average true range, or ATR. It measures the typical size of a price candle over a specific period, giving us a clear reading of volatility. On the left side, high ATR dictates a short period average to catch rapid swings, compared to the right side, where low ATR requires a long period average to smoothly ignore minor chop. Tuning these mathematical filters to the market's changing heartbeat allows you to stay in sync with the price action rather than waiting for the market to fit a default setting. No matter how you tune them, remember that moving averages are trend-following tools. If you deploy them in a sideways market, they will systematically erode your capital. The safeguard against this failure is confluence, the practice of requiring a secondary, non-correlated signal before executing any trade based on an average. For example, you might refuse to act on a bullish EMA crossover until a momentum indicator, like the RSI, confirms upward strength. Finally, don't treat the moving average line as an absolute physical wall. Place your stop losses with enough breathing room below the indicator to account for normal market noise. Mastering the lag responsiveness trade-off requires risk-free testing. Open a free FXNX demo account today to optimize these strategies in real time. 2026 market conditions.